What's up, scrappy peeps? It's Del from Inkie Quill, and I'm here with a bit of grab 5. It's a bit of a delayed grab 5 this week. So I'm using some L Studio stickers, some wood veneer pieces, I think from Pink Paisley from a while ago, a Project Life inspired chipboard sticker sheet thing, the Bloom 6x6 crepe paper pad, and these two washi tapes, one of which the words is from Studio Calico and the floral is from the Planner Society. So if you haven't watched my grab 5 before, I grab 5 things from my stash and I have to use them in a layout, and you can play along at home. Grab 5 anythings from your stash and try and use them in a layout. You can use other things as well, but you have to use those 5. So for this card, all I did was took one of the cut apart pages from the 6x6 paper pad and backed it onto a piece of white cardstock and made my own card. Because I think sometimes we get into a bit of a rut, especially when you start Project Life thinking that you only can use the marketed Project Life cards for your cards. No, not true. You can use freaking anything. Packaging, 6x6 paper pads, 12x12 paper pads, pretty bits of wrapping paper, other pretty things in a 3x4 shape, anything you like. So I like using 6x6 paper pads because the size of the pattern is shrunken. New word. It's shrunkened, and so that you can see more of the pattern as well. So adding a bit of that chipboard, It's a Beautiful Day, because it was a wedding day. I will stop scrapping this wedding eventually. We are still in March. I've got 1 week left of school and then school holidays, and I'm so freaking excited because I'm not doing anything. I don't think I might be going away for a couple of days to see some family, and I got an email, a very exciting email of something I'm doing in the holidays, a bit of a demonstration, excitingness type thing, which I can't tell you about, but it's an exciting thing, which will be happening in the holidays, and I'll let you know once I know that I can tell you that I know. Anyway, this layout is, I used the Project Life app to collage these photos on, and I just thought that little floral piece from the chipboard sheet from the Inspired collection just went so perfectly with the flowers, and I just wanted to make a tiniest of clusters just there. So that one's done. I like to do that in these photo collages, just where the photos connect. I think it ties them in together and it just gives a bit of added interest. And it makes your eye realize that they're different photos and they're not all just one busy photo. So this one is a photo of some friends and I. These are high school friends that I hadn't seen for a while. And I was so, what's the word? It's late and my words have vanished. I was so, what's the word, Aaron? Where it's exactly what I'm doing now, where you're not quite sure of what you want to do. Indecisive. I was quite indecisive. Like I am right now. So I cut 4 different pieces of paper into 3x4s and took forever to figure out which one I wanted. I was going to do this, but then I didn't want to cover the black flowers. And so in the end, I decided to do a bit of a combo of the floral and the white polka dot. So I think that's important to, some days we do have a bit of a contrary day, and it is hard to make choices, but no one's perfect, I don't always know what I want to do, and sometimes I spend forever trying to figure out what I want to do. And some of those layouts turn out to be my favourite. Sometimes they really don't, though. Hashtag fail. This one's pretty good, though. I like this one. It's all right. So adding a little cluster up the top here, and I always like to add something flat, something 3D, and something wood veneer. Not always, but a lot of the time that's what I go for. And then I just felt the need, for some reason, to do stuff down the bottom here too. So I'm using the outline from the sticker sheet, and I'm sticking it, as you can see there, on a piece of paper and cutting out around it, and boom, got myself another sticker looking label thing. So I really suggest looking at your packaging in a bit of a different way, because that would have gone in the bin otherwise, but now it makes a cute little outline sticker looking thing. So adding a little bit of journaling, journal, and I think do I add a staple? I love a good stapling. And nope, I just added that little lucky. So here, this is a picture of myself with Rowan and Claire, two of our best friends. And there's a layout which I filmed tonight, which is a silly version of this photo. And it's very mixed media-y, very, very mixed media-y. But this one was just a nice one. So of course I put the nice one in the project life and scrapped the special derp face looking one that we filmed. Because that's how I roll. I like to highlight the times when we don't look very pretty and we look a bit ugly. Yep, that's about 50-50 chance with the photos that I take usually. Aaron's giggling next to me if you can hear him. Adding a bit of a cluster here, and I'm using that same principle, something flat, something 3D, and something wood veneer. And there's my tiny, tiny wood veneer piece. It's such a small heart. I saw in my Facebook group, Scrapaholics Anonymous, someone had posted who's got connections to the tiny hearts. They're Studio Calico brand, the ones that I get, and they're old, but you might be able to find them somewhere. Probably not Studio Calico anymore, but maybe like scrapbook.com or something, if that helps. So this is a bit of a funny photo. We camped overnight at the wedding, and because it was on a farmstead, and so we set up the tents in between the ceremony and the reception because we had a couple of hours to spare, and it was so hot that after putting up the tents, we decided to use the mattress. Wow, my words really aren't working tonight. The mattress.
It's like a vacuum. That's the opposite. It's like a blower.
The mattress blower, otherwise known as the mattress, because that's the noise it makes. We decided to use it as a bit of a fan, and so Aaron was blowing his luscious locks around with the mattress, and I decided to take a photo because it was quite a humorous moment. So here I wanted to put this adore you, and I felt like they were a bit they kind of hid into the background, even though the background's black and white and these are coloured. I don't know, I just felt like they needed a bit of something to outline them a bit. And so there it is. There's that one done. Oh, no, I'm going back for more. Perhaps. An arrow? No, Adele, you're done. I knew I was done. So I'm finished, and I really liked how this one turned out, even though the photos have a lot of green on them. I really like how they all came together, and I've still got some of them out of pockets because the Heidi shine's waiting to dry. So here's a bit of a close-up, and thanks for all your patience this week in the Inkie June Marathon. It's been such a massive week at school with parent-teacher interviews every night or afternoon. And just busy lifeness. So instead of my videos coming out at the same time every day this week, they have been coming out a little bit sporadically. And with your time zone, there might be days where there's not one, but there is one, if that makes sense. So I will see you all very soon. I'm filming all day on Saturday. I'm going to do the printer comparison video that I mentioned before, as well as any of your other suggestions. Let me know in the comments below what types of videos I should film on the weekend. And there's my new thumbs up thing, I believe that's what I'm going to go with. And I'll see you all soon. Bye!